Welcome to our Apple Classroom tutorial. To start today's tutorial, we're simply going to click on Classroom, which is our orange icon with the teacher standing in front of a whiteboard. Once I've launched Classroom, my classes that are available for me to use are listed in my dashboard. I'm going to select the classroom that I'll be using for today's tutorial. Once I select my classroom, students who are available and online in my class will begin to show in color in my home display dashboard. For today's tutorial, we're going to talk about the individual student classroom use and how to navigate through the variety of features that Classroom offers us. To use the individual icons, we're simply going to click on one of our students. Notice that a variety of menu options pop up. These are the exact same menu options that we have located in the top control panel in our full classroom view. We have the Open icon, which will navigate to our apps. We have the Navigate icon, which will allow us to use iBooks and/or Safari links for web browsing. We can view the individual screen of a student. We can hide whatever apps the students are using to navigate them to their home screen quickly. We also can lock the student iPad for them to no longer use the features of the iPad until we are ready for them to use it. We can silence all devices with the click of a button using the mute feature. If we have an Apple TV or a streaming AirPlay device in our classroom, we can show the student's screen to the full classroom this way. And we also have the option to remove the student here. So for today's tutorial, let's go ahead and click on Open. So I'm going to navigate iPad 1 to iBooks. If you notice down here at the bottom, we have a lock-in app after opening. If I click this, the student will be locked in iBooks until I hit the unlock button. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate this student over to Books. And now iPad 1 is locked. You can see that it's locked with the lock icon over in Books. And I know it's in Books because I can see the icon at the bottom right. If you notice over here in our full display as well that we now have the Books icon open to show us that that app is being used in real time. If I simply want to unlock the app so the student can navigate in their own iPad, I use the unlock feature in the full display control panel. When I hit unlock, Classroom will unlock the iPad. Going back into individual mode, my next feature is the Navigate feature. If this student is having issues logging on to a particular website that I've encouraged them to navigate to, as long as I have the bookmark saved in Safari, I will be able to help that student navigate using the Navigate feature. Simply open it up, go to Safari, and here are the bookmarks that I've saved. And so for today's activity, I wanted the students to navigate to a listening journal. So this student was having some problems navigating over. I click on the listening journal that I've saved in a bookmark file in my Safari browser, and now that student is navigated. We can also see they've navigated by the change of the icons, so now they're on Safari, and I see that in my display. The next feature we have is the View Screen feature. This is a very useful feature if you simply want to drop in on your students to ensure that they're doing what you've instructed them to do. So I click on the View Screen, and now I can see that that student is logged into the listening journal that I just navigated them to. It's a very good, useful tool to quick glance at what your students are doing and what they're using the iPad for. I simply click Done to return to my class view. The Hide feature will simply hide whatever app the student is on and navigate them back to their home screen, and I can double check that by clicking on the view screen, and now I can see that they're back in their home screen. The Lock feature will simply lock the student's iPad where they cannot use it. There's no functionality at all until I hit the unlock. You can see my lock is now changed to unlock, and when I hit unlock, now the student is unlocked where they can navigate and resume full capability. The Mute feature simply silences the device quickly. It's a very useful feature if your students are just simply using their iPads without headphones to just get their attention. The AirPlay feature will allow me to navigate to whatever Apple TVs are available for me to screen display. It's a really great way to show student work if you have some exemplars. And then remove will remove the student from my class. Thanks for checking out my tutorial today on the individual functionality in Apple Classroom.